Richard Southern is here to chat about some of the day's interesting stories. And Richard, it appears Toronto traffic has officially gone to the birds.
This is wild. I love this. So
Okay.
Toronto Police yesterday afternoon, they put out this on Twitter. They said, hey, look out if you're in the Shepherd the 404 area. We got a live wild turkey on the loose. Don't worry, though. He's basically known to police.
Okay. So he's known to police.
This jogged my memory because a week ago, my mother, who's a friend of the show, we have her on every Mother's Day, she sent me this photograph. Mom lives in this area.
Oh,
I
so
believe
is this the turkey?
This is the turkey.
Okay.
My mom almost hit it in her while she was in. She stopped and she avoided it. 125 people have replied to this Toronto Police tweet talking about how they too. Look at the video of it. This is Fairview Mall. The turkey frequents Fairview Mall, apparently.
Okay, right.
A lot of people were chiming in on the turkey's right to move around, you know, saying, hey, he's got a right to go around the mall and hang out in the cars if he wants to.
Yeah, you know what? I think a lot of people may not realize that there are wild turkeys around Toronto. They don't often wander near, people.
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
This is news to me.
It does happen once in a while. I did a story on it once.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Around Thanksgiving.
Well, that's a dangerous time for them.
Yeah, it is. Okay, finally, it feels like, or actually next week, it feels like we almost have to beg Taylor Swift to come to Toronto.
Do we? Did we? We did, and she's coming now.
There was a big call out, and now she's coming, and fans are really happy about that, but maybe it was destined to happen.
Apparently, Toronto is like the hottest city in the world for big musical tours to come to. We were talking about this before the show, and you were surprised by this.
I am surprised because, sometimes my favorite artists, like Blur, putting it out there, are not coming to Toronto, but happy to live in a place where a lot of artists do frequent.
New study finds Toronto is the most popular world tour destination with 85.1% of musical tours making a stop in our fair city. What's your most memorable Toronto concert memory, Erica?
I've been to many concerts in Toronto. One, I saw Queen here when they reformed for the first time without Freddie, and Paul Rogers was fronting. And that was amazing just to see them up close here in Toronto. I've also seen Blur, of course, they are one of my favorite bands, and 20 years ago at Cool House. I don't even know if Cool House still exists, but that was a memorable one.
Erica flies all over the world to see concerts. You love this.
I went all the way to London. What was your memorable?
I'm not a big concert guy, but I did see U2 in the Rogers Centre with the roof open at night. It was pretty epic.
Amazing. Okay, finally, People magazine has crowned its Sexiest Man Alive, and Richard, you were actually in the running.
Well, actually,
for this.
I hate to break it to you, but guess who it is this year? I'm honored.
Richard Southern, crowned the Sexiest Man Alive.
You're probably wondering, how do you get skin like this pasty white? I don't go outside. That's my secret, Erica.
Okay.
In all honesty, it was People magazine naming Patrick Dempsey.
Okay.
People are, who's Pat? I had to look Patrick Dempsey up.
I wasn't aware either of who Patrick Dempsey was. I apologize, but yeah, tell the people who Patrick Dempsey is.
He's 57 years old. He was on Grey's Anatomy, apparently, back in the day. A lot of people with some funny tweets on this. One person saying, quote, did I travel back in time to 2005? What's Patrick Dempsey being named Sexiest Man Alive? A lot of people wanted Pedro Pascal to be named.
Well, that seemed like an obvious one, right? He's all over the socials. People love Pedro Pascal.
Pedro and Richie were the runners-up this year.
Yeah, okay. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year, Richard. Put those votes in. Okay. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.